Well, hey guys, I'm here at Costco. Let's head on in and check out the skincare. It's back to school time. They oftentimes get in a lot of new inventory. But before we go in there, make sure you are subscribed if you like skincare content from a board certified dermatologist. I do a lot of these shop with me videos where I go through different skincare products. So make sure you hit that little bell icon because that will let you know as soon as my videos go live. And make sure you follow me over on TikTok and Instagram too, because I'm pretty consistent with skincare content on those platforms as well. So let's head on in. I am an executive member. This is my biggest flex. Looks like we have a lot of new stuff right in the entrance. Here we have this 2-pack of Rock Retinol Correction Serum. Originally $39.99. It is on sale $29.99. That's a pretty good value. Retinol, your skin has to convert it to retinoic acid. There's evidence from clinical studies that actually does happen. And the long-term downstream effects of that are improvement in collagen synthesis, and it can help in removing sun damage as well as smoothing out wrinkles and fine lines. This particular one does have fragrance. Fragrance in skincare products, one of the more common ingredients to develop an allergy or irritation to. Maximum power without the irritation. Time-released retinol. So a lot of cosmeceutical retinols, they encapsulate the retinol for a slower release that minimizes irritation. Neutrogena, rapid wrinkle repair, the retinol that I'm always raving about, does that. What else does this have? Zinc gluconate, allantoin, those are anti-inflammatory ingredients. This also has ascorbic acid, vitamin C. Now that's not the most stable ingredient. It's tricky to work with in formulations, but it can minimize oxidative stress in the skin. One of my absolute favorite skincare products here on sale, down from $28.99 to $19.99, $9 savings. Definitely snag this. This is arguably one of my favorite moisturizers, and this one is free of fragrance. The extra dry skin. Honestly, if you have oily skin, I happen to think this is a great option. It's lightweight in consistency, has sodium hyaluronate, the salt of hyaluronic acid, that helps pull water into the top layers of the skin, and the dimethicone seals all that in, and the end result of that is better moisture content in the skin. And when your skin has better moisture content in the top stratum corneum layer, ultimately the natural exfoliation process is a lot more efficient. It's one of the benefits of using a moisturizer consistently and just maintaining a basic skincare routine. This is, like I said, one of my favorite products. Great for dry, sensitive, and or oily skin. Also a good option if you have rosacea. Try it out. I mean, rosacea is one of those things where skincare products are highly individualized in terms of what aggravates rosacea symptoms. The Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream. I have used this in the past, and if I remember correctly, it was okay. It is on sale from $39.99 down to $31.99. It's an $8 savings. Still pretty expensive. This one alleges 25% more hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid, like I just said, it's a humectant. Some people do find that products with hyaluronic acid cause irritation in their skin. Check out my video that went up this week on that. It goes more into detail about that. So this has sodium hyaluronate. This has niacinamide as well. One of my favorite ingredients in skincare products is niacinamide because it does a lot of things. It helps with redness, hyperpigmentation. Gosh, it's hard to get this back in the groove. Helps with redness, hyperpigmentation, and it also helps cut down on oxidative stress upon exposure to environmental stressors that would otherwise damage like proteins like collagen in your skin and elastin. Niacinamide is good for improving the appearance of pores and oiliness. And niacinamide may actually help in minimizing yellowing of the skin as a result of age-related change. But some people do find it's irritating. So if you're one of those people, this would not be a great product for you. Ooh, the Hydrating Facial Cleanser is on sale. Down from $18.99 to $14.99 for this multi-pack. Now this is a very mild cleanser. It works well as a second step in a double cleanse, but if you have a lot of heavy makeup on, this alone is unlikely to be enough to remove that, but it is a good cleanser. Their foaming facial cleanser, in my experience, is a bit better for degreasing the surface of the skin. So if you have really oily skin, you may prefer that. This I currently have in action in my skincare routine. It is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion, free of fragrance. It's not greasy. It's just a very basic moisturizer. Like it says, it absorbs very quickly. Prebiotic oat, anti-inflammatory, packed with humectants as well as antioxidants from avenanthramides actions. So oat is a really powerful ingredient and is wonderful for very sensitive, dry skin. Good for eczema, soothing. $16.29. It's a little over $8 for a 40-ounce pump. And we've got Crest Pro Health Advanced Mouth Rinse. I'm commenting on this because for those of you who have perioral dermatitis, sometimes these mouth rinses can actually be a culprit in aggravating that. The mint, the spearmint, the cinnamon flavors tend to be more problematic for people with perioral dermatitis. Choose the kids ones. They come in like flavors like berry. Same holds true with toothpaste. The flavorants in toothpaste can be a trigger for perioral dermatitis. So if you're struggling with that, it's always worthwhile to do a trial of non-minty, non-cinnamon oral care. Ooh, three-way insect trap. What is this? UV bulbs. One thing about mosquito bites, once you start scratching, it just makes them itchier. And you also can introduce little bacteria that lead to impetigo. Some people have really exuberant insect bite reactions, but I'm interested because it says UV bulbs. I wonder if this protects you for, I wonder if there's some kind of shield in there. I don't know how that works. They're attracted to the UV bulbs. This could be harmful for your skin if it emits UV. Last time I came here, this was here. And today, I'm actually going to buy it because guess what? At home, I have a small sample of the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. So keep watching to the end because we're going to compare this to the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. Definitely use some sort of a shave cream to reduce nicks, irritation, and then after you rinse it off, and just apply a basic moisturizer. This will help cut down on razor burn and ingrown hairs. So after you shave, I mean, you basically exfoliated the skin when you shave. And so the aftershave products, they're really just kind of scented liquids. They don't offer much in the way of moisturizing. Just use a basic facial moisturizer. It really can help a lot in cutting down on razor burn. The other thing when it comes to razor burn is don't press down so hard. I find this is particularly an issue for shaving under the arms because you end up pulling the skin under the arms really taut as you raise the arm up to shave. And if you press really hard, that ends up exfoliating too much of the skin, really puts you at risk for razor burn. Plus, that is just an area where people are a lot more sensitive. Anyways, all that to say, we have Cremo Brands 3-pack, $14.99, Mango Coconut Shave Cream. This has papaya fruit extract and lemon fruit extract, as well as fragrance. The lemon fruit extract and papaya, those can be irritating. Each tube, they claim, is a 90-day supply. Is that right? Wow. Okay, Gillette Sensitive Plus Shave Gel Island Breeze. This one is is this a better value? $11.99 for this 3-pack. Yeah, definitely better. The Crema one is 83 cents an ounce and Gillette is 57 cents an ounce. Now, made without parabens. Parabens are more than fine unless you happen to have an allergy to them. But developing an allergy to parabens is actually pretty uncommon. Menthol creates a tingle, makes the consumer think that the product is doing something. It also can be helpful if you have itch, though, because it sort of distracts the little nerves that release itching signals and can kind of soothe itch. All that to say, I do recommend using a shave gel or shaving cream when shaving any body part to cut down on razor burn irritation. Dove Advanced Care Revive Antiperspirant. Okay, when it comes to problems with antiperspirants, the aluminum salts in antiperspirants certainly can be irritating, but the fragrance in antiperspirants is definitely a culprit because the concentration of fragrance in antiperspirants and deodorant is actually pretty high, and the underarm area is a lot more vulnerable to irritation from ingredients because you have skin-on-skin contact, sweat. Those two things enhance penetration of these ingredients, and women especially commonly shave under the arms, further enhancing penetration. Scratch and sniff. To reduce irritation from antiperspirants, apply them at nighttime before you go to bed, and then the following morning, wipe the skin clean. See, the antiperspirant ingredient, it goes down below the surface of the skin into the sweat gland, and it gets there faster and more efficiently at night because the output of sweat is lower. Then the following morning, anything left on the surface of the skin isn't really doing you any favors. You can wipe it off at that point because the aluminum salt should already be down in the sweat gland, reducing the output of sweat that would otherwise be broken down by the bacteria in your arms, under your arms, and lead to body odor. Same thing with Degree Ultra Clear Black and White 5-in-1. I think I made fun of that marketing in a prior video because it just seemed like, how many things are we expecting from an antiperspirant? Like, most people use an antiperspirant or deodorant because they don't want to smell bad, right? Like, what are these other things? Motion sensing? Come on. Motion sense. What is this? Gonna alert us to an intruder? Makes no sense. So the Degree Ultra Clear is $14.99. And the Gillette Ultimate Protection, also an antiperspirant, is $15.99. So it's less expensive, 84 cents an ounce versus $1.10 an ounce. Then you have Secret, which is $1.44 an ounce. All right, we have a 3-pack here of Olay Essential Botanicals, $14.99. Lavender and cedar leaves. Now, when it comes to body wash, be conservative with the volume that you use. Using too much body wash really just ends up drying out your skin quite a bit. It's not going to make you smell any better to use more of it. It's not going to make you, more hygienic to use more of it. 21 cents an ounce. The NYC. I tried a shampoo and conditioner from them a long time ago, and I really liked it a lot. It was a really good shampoo and conditioner, if I remember correctly, for somebody who had an oily scalp. Because it kind of had clays and whatnot. It was sort of a texturizing one. Anyways, this is a dry shampoo. Now, the thing with dry shampoo is it can lead to buildup on the scalp, and that can aggravate dandruff because it's basically making a little cake of your oils. The fragrance, your oils, and the rice starch make a little scent grease cake on your scalp. That can be pretty irritating. So make sure if you use these kinds of products that you incorporate maybe a clarifying shampoo once a week to really remove the buildup from your scalp and hair strands. I really like salicylic acid shampoos for this purpose. Otherwise, that residue can aggravate dandruff quite a bit and lead to scalp irritation, breakouts in the scalp. The Eva NYC Dry Shampoo 2-pack is $17.49. That's $8.74 an ounce. Whew, that's expensive. Here we have Shea Moisture's Daily Hydration Shampoo, $17.99. This is always here, and they have the corresponding conditioner, also $17.99, so that's roughly 53 cents an ounce. I've never used these before, but I get positive feedback from you all on that shampoo. If you have a hair type prone to breakage from shampooing too frequently, when you do shampoo, make sure you're directing that lather to the scalp and all parts of the scalp. Let it sit on there for a few minutes and then rinse it off. And then follow it up with a conditioning hair mask to the strands. That will help neutralize the charge that the shampooing leaves behind on the hair. That charge is what makes your hair very unmanageable, prone to tangling, brittle, and prone to breakage. Conditioners kind of neutralize that and help with hair manageability as well as smoothing things down. Last time I came here, I impulse purchased this Wet n Goody Wet Brush by Goody detangling accessory bundle because I love Hello Kitty so much. Update, this little mini brush, it's definitely meant for a toddler. I was hoping that the bristles would be sturdy enough for adult hair, but they're not. These, they're a little rigid. So they didn't end up working out for my hair type. I would instead maybe go with those. But yeah, this brush I have been using and I like it, but it's not like the bee's knees. If I could go back in time, I would not have purchased this. I give it a 2.5 out of 5. But if you're a toddler or a young child, which this is meant for, in all honesty, then you probably will get along with it. What is this by Olay? A firming body lotion. This was not here the last time. This is a moisturizer. They're hiding the price. Like, I'm vertically challenged in a way that I can't see the price, so I apologize for the lack of info on pricing here. This has niacinamide. Remember what I said, niacinamide. If you're sensitive to it, you've got to be on the lookout because it's everywhere. It's really good for dry skin though. This also has collagen as a claimed. Collagen is a humectant and moisturizers, helps with improving hydration of the stratum corneum. And again, ultimately that's going to improve the exfoliation of the skin. This also has petrolatum, great for reducing water loss out of the skin. And it has fragrance, which again, most common contact allergen in skincare products. If you don't have an allergy to it, then it's not like, you know, essential that you avoid it. It's just something to be aware of in your skincare products. This also has dyes in it, which for some people are irritating. Panthenol is a good moisturizing ingredient as well. I don't know, 2 body lotions. Olay is expensive, usually for what it is. This Lubriderm kit, again, I can't see the price, but it's always a good value here, even when it's not on sale. I'm not sure if it's on sale or not. I can't see the price, but it's got Panthenol in it. This does not have niacinamide, nor does it have hyaluronic acid. So for those of you who are sensitive to either niacinamide or hyaluronic acid, this would be a great body moisturizer for you. Last time I was here, we talked about this product. It's a tinted sunscreen. Looked very promising, a tinted mineral sunscreen with allegedly a matte finish. Looked like a good option for a daily facial moisturizer for minimizing not only UV damage, but aggravation of hyperpigmentation from visible light. Let me know if any of you have tried it out. Currently it's on sale, down from $29.99 to $24.99. I had to do some gymnastics to see that, which I did not capture on film. You're welcome. Here we have a goat milk hand and body set. Looks like it's trying to copycat that Beekman, who is forever on, what's it called, the shopping channel? That dude is on, Beekman is always on there. Vanilla bean fragrance. Okay, goat milk is a source of lactic acid, which can have a skin softening effect, improve moisture content. It's a shea butter moisturizer with coconut oil. Now, coconut oil, some people find it aggravates their acne, but truthfully, it has been shown to be helpful as an emollient for people with eczema. And it's got, I already said shea butter. Looks like a promising hand soap. Let me know if you've tried it. Dionysus, since '82. The wall of fame over here. What deals do we have going on this month? Cetaphil moisturizing cream, $13.99, down from $18.99. Love it, love it, love it. This is a great option, especially if you're in the category of people who find that the CeraVe moisturizing cream, which I also adore, stings, burns, then definitely snag the Cetaphil. Their lotion, which is a more lightweight version, is going for $13.39, so a little less expensive, 30 cents an ounce versus 35 cents an ounce for the cream. And then you have the cleanser is 33 cents an ounce for this pack. That's a good deal. But you guys, so the Gentle Skin Cleanser has always been fragrance free. It, like the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser, is better for very dry skin types, but it's not like very efficient at removing long-wear cosmetics or anything. However, their daily facial cleanser has always had masking fragrance in it, even the new formulation, but they've come out with a fragrance-free version of that. So that is exciting for me. Other people could care less. All right, let me snag this, and that'll do it today. Well, hey guys, we're back at the lab. I did in fact purchase the NUTRIUS body butter. This came in a 2-pack. We're gonna see how the scent compares to the little mini I have here of Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. All right, so the ingredients between these two are actually pretty similar. They both have similar plant-derived oils: coconut oil, acai fruit oil, macadamia oil. Those are emollients to soften and smooth skin. The signature ingredient is guaraná extract, which is a source of caffeine. Caffeine applied to the skin. It may have a temporary constrictive effect that in theory might improve the appearance of cellulite. That's kind of the desirable outcome from this. But the real thing about this cream, the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, is the fragrance. It's very polarizing. As I said throughout this video, fragrance is one of the most common allergens in skincare products. So be aware of that. It's not something I personally would purchase and use myself, although I just did. Anyways, so the thing about the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream is the scent is very polarizing. Some people love it, other people hate it. Truthfully, I actually like the scent. It's kind of a vanilla, amber, tropical, all in one. It does linger. If you put this on the skin, I've noticed it stays. I mean, it smells, the scent is strong and it lingers, it stays. It is a long-lasting scent. So, like I said, the ingredients on this are similar. Let's compare the prices. NUTRIUS was 6 cents per ml, or $1.80 per ounce, whereas Sol de Janeiro is, depending on the size that you get. If you get the 75 ml tub, it's 30 cents. If you get the 240 ml tub, it's 20 cents per ml. So quite a bit more expensive. As I said, the actual ingredients are very similar. Doesn't mean they're gonna perform the same, the consistency is gonna be the same, but all right, just on opening, it is significantly thicker than Sol de Janeiro in consistency. That's what it looks like. Smells nothing like Sol de Janeiro. Much lighter scent. Lighter for sure. And just in whiffing it, yeah, it's if you buy this because you love the scent, do not buy this. You will be sorely disappointed. They don't smell the same at all. If you like the ingredients in this, but you don't want to pay the price, maybe consider this because the ingredients are pretty similar. I had to bring this over in my cooler because it's 101 degrees out. It does smell nice, but you know what scent I'm getting from the NUTRIUS one is almond. I'm getting almond, and it's not strong at all. I actually like that. As I said, I like the scent of the Sol de Janeiro one, but I prefer this for an actual body moisturizer. It's a really nice almond. It's like an almond. I'm getting the macadamia actually. It's a much lighter fragrance, whereas this is something that you put on. Honestly, you know what you use this for? If you're gonna go to the club and you want to smell good, that's what this reminds me of. A night, like something you would wear to the club or out to a restaurant that's all dark and heavily air conditioned. Yeah, this is much stronger. Consistency wise, this is a lot thinner than the NUTRIUS one. I'll show you up close. I am not mad at this NUTRIUS though, like plunking down 20 bucks for these 2 tubs. I think I'm gonna use these up for sure because I kind of like the consistencies on these. They're nice. I would recommend this aside from the fragrance, which as I've said is the most common allergen. I actually prefer the scent. I prefer the scent on the NUTRIUS one. All right, let's get a dollop of each. They both have carrot seed oil as well, which has antioxidants in theory. I guess you can't really appreciate the difference in thickness between the two necessarily. All right, they look similar in terms of consistency, but when you open the tub, they definitely look different. This has a thinner, more shellacky look to it as far as the texture. This is thicker. This looks like Greek yogurt. This looks like Dannon. Greek yogurt, Dannon. Or Dannon Light and Fit, like Fage Greek yogurt, plain. But that's really just the appearance differences. On the skin though, when I'm rubbing it in, the NUTRIUS one does feel a lot thicker. It's not as light. I personally prefer this one. But I am someone who actually does like the scent of SDJ. I don't like it enough that I would incorporate this into my regular routine. I certainly don't like it enough to buy it. This was a free sample from, I think, Sephora or Ulta. But if you love the scent of this, do not buy the Costco one. They smell nothing alike. I hope this video was fun for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you have tried the NUTRIUS from Costco. On the end slate, I'm going to put my previous Costco shop with me video. So definitely check that one out if you missed it. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.